Hello, everybody. I'm Type 1 Dragon, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments, the Swedish Crown, and possibly the last episode in this series. For the main reason of this save file is nearly a year old. I had a coughing fit for a second. But this save file is nearly a year old, and in that time there has been 2 DLCs dropped in Crusader Kings 3. I believe 3 actually. 2 small ones and 1 major one. And I do fear for the integrity of this save the longer that this series goes on, because truth be spoken, I hoped I had planned for this series and much earlier, and things just didn't pan out the way that I expected. But I am going to end this series by claiming pretty much all Finland, all the Finnish area, and most of the Sampi area. I'm going to take that little province today in the war. And I might backstab my ally of Norway to take the Duchy of Lapland and Jomtland. There is also the prospect of going into Estonia and taking out the Livonians, because as soon as she dies, their kids are going to inherit both the Duchy of Livonia and the Kingdom of Hungary. And while I'm zoomed out, let's take a look at the wider world and see what's going on. Nubia is having a pretty good game, honestly. You got the Ishmaels holding Palestine, and they're still at Duchy rank? They could have formed the Kingdom of Jerusalem at this point, but no, they're still at a duchy. If only someone would go and declare a holy war. Hint. We have had a holy war for Pomerania and Barcelona, which both my families are on the throne of, before Jerusalem. The Byzantines are doing pretty good, actually. The Eastern Roman Empire is doing pretty good. Not gonna lie. They should probably try and reclaim that territory, but they're doing pretty good. It looks like the Seljuks are collapsing. Jeez. 290 gold in debt. But they are fighting 2 wars and winning in 1, so things might turn out well for them. India is, interesting. Really can't get a tell of who the major player is. I'm guessing this guy here, but interesting area going on. Then we have this little piece of China and Tibet. Well, really Tibet, where I know there's a Chinese culture around here. Ah, there. Is that a Chinese culture? No, I was wrong. I know there's a Chinese culture group around here, so there is the Han. Looks like they're not doing too well. But over here in this area, at some point, someone is going to rally the Khanates together, most likely you, to form the Mongol Empire. And we're still about 100 years from that, but the Cumans are doing pretty good despite losing a vast amount of their territory. Because at the start of 1060, they hold all of this territory here. And sure, they lost a lot of it, but they're still pretty strong. So good on you, humans. Good on you. In Africa, we already saw the Nubians, but there's really no big powerhouse, say the Arabid, Malkite, although they're pretty much a powerhouse in Iberia. Speaking of Iberia, Hispania can no longer form. There's the Empire of Castile, which is doing pretty good, and honestly, that is historical. Castile would eventually go on to unite most of this region and eventually form the Spanish. Although, no Portugal, no Portuguese. Looks like Duke Nuno never really lived out his dream. So that's a little bit of alt history there. Ghana is... Oh. There's still a pagan faith. And they hold 2 out of the 3 holy sites needed. And they could get the 3rd pretty quickly if they bum rush the Maui. Or the Manding. We might see something interesting before this series ends. It looks like they're the main power in this region where pretty much everyone around them has converted to either Coptic or Ashari mostly. Whereas they're really the main ones. They're really the only ones that stay true to their heritage faith. Of course, you got the outlier of Kiri here. But all in all, not bad, Ghana. You're raking in the money. You're not feudal yet. You're still tribal. No, you are feudal. Oh. You, sir, are interesting indeed. Nothing really interesting happening down in this portion of Africa. But the Abyssinia is holding on strong. But they do have a possible ally here in the Nubians who are allied to the Byzantines. So that is very interesting. North Africa, it's a mess. Meanwhile, the HRE is holding strong, although their capital is in Italy. I wonder how that ended up happening. And they only hold those 2 provinces. They don't make a lot of money a month. But they do still have a pretty strong army. So if someone comes along and rallies enough people, they could topple the HRE in one fell swoop. Because the main source of those levies comes from Bohemia and Lotharingia. So if they wanted to... Oh, and Angria? So if they wanted to, they could reasonably take on the HRE and take them down. Croatia is having a pretty good game as well. War for Peers claim on the Kingdom of Croatia. Not bad, not bad. Moldova is doing well too. Poland has been a thorn on the side. If all else fails, I'm taking that piece of territory there. If all else fails, I am taking that county. Because I like good queen boulders. And that's just a tumor. But all in all, things have been pretty peaceful. Especially up here in the north where my cousin is on the throne of Denmark. I'm allied to the King of Norway through his daughter. And I control pretty much almost half of Scandinavia. Over half. I control 64 provinces, so not bad at all. So, for the potential last episode, I might do one more after this, of course. And I do have a historical fact today. Let's start off with a good, clean, simple war. Probably don't need to raise all my troops. Let's see. Oh, you're going to teach this kid, who is the son of this duke, who's married to her. So once they die, their kids are going to split. Well, really, you're going to hold 2 titles until you get 2 more kids. So, you're someone I need to keep an eye out for. And yeah, I know I lost the dynasty head for a moment, but I'll be getting it back. And now, my countrymen, let us attack. One of the last holdouts of the Uzumaki faith. As I said, I got it back. Yeah, they're really not that strong anymore. They still have a little bit over here, but mainly it's starting to become Christian and Orthodoxy. I'm sorry, what is this? Paucancelism in France. Rejecting the divinity of Christ and viewing the veneration of the cross as the heathenish, Paucancelism aimed to restore what they believed to be the true form of Christianity as laid out by Paul of Tarsus. Forbidden does not have access to the pilgrimage activity. Huh. The presence of God can be felt everywhere, and the notion that certain places are more divine than others is nothing short of heresy. That's interesting. They're Gnostic. And anarchanism, which is actually not a bad tenets. I mean, temple construction costs. If you can get temples as part of your main domain, that is pretty good to have. That's interesting to see. Do I really need 60,000 people? No. Do I want to? Yes. Young Bukovad, Duke Brag's grandson, has at last arrived from Leopold for his education. Brigitta, my sister, will begin her lessons soon. You're going to be an interesting place. And the Teutonic Order has been founded by the Polish. Huh. I was gonna say, shouldn't the Danish have it since they have the Prussia area, but they formed the Knights Templar? There. Yeah. They formed the Knights Templar. You formed the Knights Hospitaller, and you formed the Teutons. Can I form a holy order? What do I need? I just need money and piety. I'm gonna do that. Now, why are you no longer my Sandstrom? Oh, you're in Norway now. I better hire someone else. Let's see, I do need a caravan master. I will make the master of the horse the caravan master. And I'll put my brother as the Sandstrom. And royal architect will be my sister. See, you finish the task. What other territories can you quell? about some of the newly conquered realms. Try and make the whole country very calm. Development's still going strong, though. We are working on it, of course. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. But that is one goal almost done, because there is you. And I have a truce with you for another 3 years. Perfect. But I do own this territory, which means I am one step closer to pretty much having almost historical borders to what Sweden had at the time of 1444, the start date for EU4. Which is kind of the goal of this whole series. Forming that, having that start date goal. And I'll put you there as well. If I really wanted to clean these borders up, I would take that county and that county from Norway and all of Lapland to really make the borders all nice and clean. I was hoping Norway would eventually attack you, so you can take that tip and it be nice and clean all the way through, but no, you didn't. And now I will hold court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the door of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. I will gesture for the first to approach. My liege, Mayor Stackett's voices serve. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous poacher in Sigtuna. You see, this poacher is, well, she's a woman. This is not in accordance with our faith. Count Sarah interjects Stackett's speech by raising his hand and taking a step forward. My liege, while Stackett is correct in his assessment, that is the poacher's only flaw. Everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. Poacher. It's preacher. It's been a day for me, so I'm keeping that one in. But honestly, we need more people to spread the word of God. Preacher loved by peasants for 15 years. Development growth, but controlled loss. You kind of like me, while you kind of don't like me, but you love me. So, yeah, I could just get rid of you if I want to. Which I might. In fact, I will. And now... Oh, I want to keep you. There we go. Do a good job, my friend. Let's see. My lord, I represent the religious community of Funahan. While rummaging through our modest archive, we have come across a very peculiar book. The cover was dusty, the binding fragile, and the pages were yellowed by time. But it contained the most unusual drawings, and the script itself was unknown to us all. We are certain it is unique in the world, a long-lost vault of knowledge, a true treasure. And that's why we offer it to you. Perhaps it's the original copy of the will of God, or it's a mirror from the world's creation. A memoir. Thanks, I'll add to my collection. This character owns an ancient book written in a mysterious language. Gain +5 prestige. Or 13% chance that you increase your intelligence. You increase your learning. I lose 150 prestige. Or... okay, there's like one bad option. You know what? I'll add to my collection. Mare Linda, who has clearly been working herself about something, greets me. My king, the dogs of Molgina. Molunga. Molunga. Think they are better than us, she spews, cracking their hearty jokes each market day. Mayor Malfred, the loathsome Scullion, needs to be put in her place, and those damnable fools made to respect Hinnerhermanu, the leading city of Berslagen. Bold words, but you will sell this with action. I mean, both of them will end up not liking me. They already don't kind of like me. I lose stress because I'm brave. They duel. They'll become nemesis. They're already leaning towards that. You know, I can handle this diplomatically. You know what? I'll handle it diplomatically. And my business is done. But yeah, I'll do one more episode after this. Because there is some things I do want to do. Oh, you're so bad. Let's try and get a claim on this real quick. I really want to get rid of that. But I am going to do one more. Let's see. My dear cousin, I propose a marriage between my son, Kirsaman Sorgen Norgard, and your kinswoman, Cecilia Stenkil. Your son and my courtier. Let's see, you're... Alright, so the main person... Oh. Scaly. Know what? Fine. If something happens, it's on them. Let's see. Oh. I can ask for claims. I really don't want that. Oh. You're allied to Moldova. He's currently fighting Hungary. You're also allied to Galicia Bohemia. But I do want Prussia. I don't want Mazzaro. Know what? I do want... Can I get a claim on you? Oh, minus 17. Why? It's of a lower rank than you. What about for you? I can't get a claim for you. Must be for only those that are border. I do kind of want the claim for Prussia. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna request a claim for Prussia, and we might go to war with my cousin. Now I have a press claim. So that's permanent. I can take it. Ooh. Oh. So that'll be done in 20 months. Let's see, how's the army doing? You have a unit of Housecarl, unit of Bowmen, Pikemen, Mangonels, Bigmen, and Varangian veterans. So you counter Spearmen. You counter... Oh. So you counter light cavalry and archers. You counter spearmen and archers. You counter spearmen and heavy cavalry. You counter skirmishers, and you counter heavy infantry. Meanwhile, you have heavy infantry, you have archers, you have pikemen, which will counter horsemen, but I don't have any horsemen. You have a unit of archers and a unit of heavy infantry. You do have possible horsemen with mercenaries. That's still 27 years from getting brought in. And hoardings won't be done for at least another 5 years. And I still got a few more years to go down for the domain focus before I switch over to Scholar. I'll get prisoners I can release. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really just want you gone. You kind of like me. You're also a dwarf. Just funny. Let's see what happens. You know what? Demand conversion. You know what? You could just go. Since when can you practice in secret? That's what I want to know. Since when can you practice in secret? Oh, you're losing your war. Oh boy. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to fight Denmark. I want Prussia. It will be a very even war. Oh, we are very even. Jeez. Don't know why the game paused there while I unpause it. I'm waiting to give that... I should probably give that Dutch title out because that's also hurting my opinion. But I really want you gone. You're almost dead. I want these titles to break up. Can I fight you now? Not yet. 3 more years. A secret exposed. Although there's no way to conclusively prove it, Mayor Gustav of Tornia has brought forward evidence that Agi is not the son of Busy, the son of Count Ara of Sigidvia, but that he was fathered by my spy master, Count Eskild. Agi is without blame, yet his consciences can be dire. Count Eskild and Countess Sigurd, on the other hand, was burned to death. Jeez. You're kind of late getting to that one, my guy. Like, she's been dead for a long time. Oh, why is it hard to make people like me? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. And that is a tour of the realm. A grand tour. Oh boy. So, travel across your realm and visit your vassals in a magnificent tour. Anticipate rewards. County control, popular opinion, and stress loss. So, anticipate rewards from hosting a grand tour activity. Tour success rewards, level prestige, procure vassal opinion, visit vassal opinion, and enter to liege. This character hosted a successful tour. Vassal contribution tax plus 50%. Development in realm capital growth. That's pretty good. And, oh, that gives me plus 5 vassal limit. Jeez. What is my vassal limit at the moment? Realm size 72. Domain. I wish, if you all remember my Elder Kings 2 series, there was a thing up here that showed the vassal limit. And I want that in the base game. There's the vassal limit. 21 out of 40, so I really don't need that. But I do want to host a grand tour before I end this series. I just need some more money. Which I could get by improving my buildings. Speaking of, probably won't improve that one yet. That one needs improving though. You know what? I will go on that hunt. I will see Duchess Cecilia now. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duchess Cecilia, who soon announced and ushered in before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the realm. As I last bid the Duchess arise, confirming my satisfaction in Cecilia's rights to the land she rules in my stead. Serve me well, Cecilia. Getting a lifestyle perk. I know a lot of people have died, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm going to employ you. Oh, your husband's court jester. Maybe not you. I'm going to employ... you know what? You. I will employ you as my caravan master. And that is a very long way for a hunt. So we're going to hire an experienced captain. Actually, no, we'll go hire mercenary guards. And hire a forest guide to make it as safe as possible. Oh, I won't arrive in time. How about I customize the route? Okay, what about if I just hire the ship captain? Can I not? Oh, I can't go on that hunt. I very much would have liked to. I'm sorry. In the meantime, though, I will be getting professional workforce. And the map. Someone's trying to kill me. Again. I'm sorry, what now? A wandering zealot who's spindly. Something in common. I'm happily soaking in at the bathhouse, sharing deep reflections and salacious jokes with Gurley. As I feel all tension leaving my body, I realize that it's not just the warm water loosening my muscles. I'm genuinely having fun. It's all because of Gurley's company. Until we discover our common passion for bathhouses. We haven't had any chance to really interact, to get to know each other that well. Now I really look forward to our regular rendezvous there, as they are always filled with laughter and merriment. Have we truly become friends? Indeed. A toast. It's always good to have a friend. Now what am I going to do with you? I am making more gold a month. I should probably host a feast, but I want to take Prussia. So you know what? You might hate me for this, cousin. The Crusader. Well, the handsome is going to fight the Crusader. I'm going to raise all my main forces here. And I'm going to hire a mercenary company to start taking territory down here. I'll hire the Estonian band of Wood. Well, never mind that. I'm actually going to disband you. So that way you then join in. I'm also going to call in King Harald of Norway. And I'm going to call in King Gregor the Accursed of Pomerania. And that should really be enough. And France 8 Genoa. Okay then. England's doing okay. King William II. Oh. Oh, you're not. Oh. Oh, you poor sod. A murderer, kingslayer, a drunkard, lisping, and a lunatic is going to take the Swedish, the English throne. You be a better king. Jeez. See, no one has united Ireland, but jeez, England, you have fallen far from William the Conqueror. Jeez. So who all is in this war? Oh, right. Galicia, Bohemia, and... Oh boy, I am in deep debt. I'll send you over here. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my vassal Duchess Cecilia is scheming against my hostage, Riska. When did I get a hostage? I'm not going to accuse Cecilia. In fact, I'm going to pardon her. But when did I get a hostage? You know what? Take her back. I don't care. I'm sure there's proof somewhere that I got the hostage. I just don't remember. To make my Marshal Duke Bragg more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I'll make sure to mention his relentless courage. Yeah. Excellent. My cousin and my brother-in-law. All right then. In our recent communication, my Marshal de Bragg expressed a want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. I can make sure that our coming letters contain more on topic close to his heart. How about the ruling of a realm surely might interest him. We shall speak more. Oh. All right, then. Be as you were. Someone's trying to kill my brother-in-law. Alrighty, then. Why did I marry you? Oh, boy. Oh, that battle's not going well. Finally! Oh, I've been waiting for that for a long time. Of course you take the throne. They're gonna be a pain in my side for the rest of my life. Oh, there's Galicia Bohemia. Though they don't have a strong army. Not yet. No, not yet. Sitting down there and just attach. Swapstick. Oh no, seems I'm falling over again, Magister Bragg exclaims with a comical tone, plummeting dangerously close to my Swedish mace. I'm so clumsy. I surely hope I can stay upright this time, he says, audibly face planting on the floor. Halvati, my luck is rotten, he giggles, falling straight into the wall with a loud thud. After all of this, not a scratch on his body. Bah, it's no fun if there's no blood. Do it again. Harder. No. Falling over without getting hurt is impressive. Genuinely, that is pretty impressive. I knew it. I knew someone was trying to kill me. I'll let them do the fighting. Alright, never mind. Get in here, get in here. This is actually going to be a pretty close battle. I'm sorry, who died? Tori! Fell from a window of his bedchamber to his death? Jeez! He had a gruesome death. Was also a really good counselor. Poor Tori. Should probably put you on the council. Or you. Actually, yeah, I'll put you because you are a steward. But jeez, Tori. Fell out of a window to his death. That's one way to go. I'll sway you. Hey, you know what? I'm going to pardon you. I can't pardon you. I would pardon you. I can revoke your title, though. I would want to revoke you. You're dying. Slowly, but dying. There's still so many people that I need to try and sway. I need to host a feast soon. Your cousin Prince Olaf was slain in battle. Eric. May God will the pious knight. I'm sorry. You were the Duke of Latila. Oh. Now it's Dragonford. Now let's actually take a more detailed look. So we had 13,000 men in that battle and lost 4,000 roughly. My knights they got a lot of kills, over 1,000. Let's see, on the main phase, we did pretty good, but the pursuers where a lot of the damage was done. But as for Mayor Sten of Arboga, 86 kills alone, whereas Duke Sven of Yalman had 151. So with the Danish, they have warrior priests, so members of the clergy can serve as commanders and knights. That's pretty good. That's a 10 that I might take for myself. But we're getting the forest folk to better develop ourselves. That's still gonna be a long time to get. Yeah, I'll ransom you. A good story. You look tired, my lord. I just Abraxas. I know the cure for that. It's called riddle poems. What do you say? Shall I start reading? Bragg beckons me to sit down. It is an amusing text. I really need this break. I prefer it if you read from Swedish Court Politics. Gain rejuvenating reading, which small health boost and plus 15% stress loss. Pretty good. You know what? I would very much like the reading. Oh no. It's a good thing I did that reading. Severe health penalty. I'm playing a dangerous game. I'm playing a dangerous game winning the battle myself. Bankrupt. My treasury's empty, my larder barren. Even the rats have been sold to pay for my expenses, yet I'm still unable to pay all my debts I owe. How can I possibly get out of this situation? Scrutinize the ledgers for anything that can help. Or I could just spend piety. I'm gonna do that one though. Sometimes this game just really knows how to get me. My steward, Duchess Caesarea, has accused my spymaster, Count Isco, of having committed sodomy together with his lover, Rugi. Dude! What are you doing in your old age, my guy? You're out the door and you're partying like there's no tomorrow. Literally, because there's no tomorrow for you. My wife is pregnant. Lovely. I wish I could separate peace countries out of a war. I'm getting rid of that. That also got me out of debt. I throw away my covers the moment I feel something brush against my leg, but the swift movement only agitates the snake. Even in the dark room, I recognize the viper. How has it ended up in my bed? The snake's venom spread with a burning sensation through my body, but I called from my position at once. It was a painful endeavor, but as the sun rose, the pain of the poison was finally letting go. I will find out who was behind this. I gained watchful for 2 years. I will find out who was attempting the murder of my life. Luckily, I have a pretty good spy master, so don't die yet. You know what? I'm also going to call in some more of my family members. Oh, I got someone in Bavaria. Nice. Well, East Franconia, but still nice. Yeah, you can have that vassal. I don't know why they weren't already your vassal. I should probably raise some more men. Grim Starkinson. Oh, Grim. You're not genius, but you are intelligent. Which is pretty good. You know what? Yeah, you... Actually, no. You are going to carry the name of... Eric. No. There was Stenkil. Yeah, you're going to carry the name Stenkil. Wars are expensive, and with my treasury rapidly ending, I need to think about how I will pay to keep my soldiers on the field of battle. Cut non-essential military expenditures, which could be good. You know what? Things will work out in the end. They always do. A little bit of optimism never hurts. There's always murder going on in these courts. You know what? I'm going to call in more house members. Come to the war. Come to the war. Excellent. Excellent. Why? Let the traitor be known to all. At this point, I just like a white piece. Yeah, boy. I guess I'll take command. Get out of there. Get out of there while you can. Will they accept a white piece? They'll accept a surrender. I would lose a lot of money. Of course someone dies. Who died? Esco. Thank you, Duchess. Esco. Oh. At least I can finally hit this button. You're all awful. You will be my new spy master. You're kind of dying. So I'm going to put you. I also need to sway you. Just work on that for now. Let's see, you, I hear you like a good book. Sorry about that. Taxman. I really want to go to stewardship. I really want to go to learning, but I need the stewardship at the moment. Let's speak more. At least we're turning this war around. We still hold Scandinavian. Once we take these two territories, we should be able to regroup some men and supplies. I finished reading the latest letter from my Marshal Duke Gregor, and smile, he seems to have warmed to me in the past. While this is a success, I am tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. You know, this victory is good enough. Because I also need to start swaying you. Dang, that's a whole army wiped. Great. And they captured my spy master. Also, great. But can we just have a white peace, please? get better, I might put you on the council. My wife is pregnant again. Wonderful. Offer a white peace. Do I dare? This war has gone on for a long time. Do I dare? I dare. I absolutely dare. Cecilia died. She was murdered. Jeez. You're actually pretty decent. I'll put you on the council. I want to pardon you. I just... Alright. You already have plenty of children. No. There's no... There is an independence faction. Another son. You know what? I'm going to call you... Gustavus. And you, very well, could be my heir. Go have you educated. So you're leaning towards learning. So your mother will teach you. And I will teach Grim myself. Who's leaning towards learning himself. So I will teach him. It's already 3. So it's either going to be Grim or Gustav who would eventually take over the throne. But for this campaign, we go until the 3rd, which again, I might be ending it soon. It'll probably either be next episode or the one after. It all depends on if I really want to continue risking the save file. So it's either going to be the next episode where it'll be the grand finale, or the episode after. Now, abhorrent fiend. We need to end this soon. We need to end this soon. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? I'm going to make you the Duke of Prussia. Because I don't want to deal with them. Oh man, that almost went bad. But I say that was pretty good war, not gonna lie. Oh, you're already having a war against tyranny. That's lovely. You're still my direct vassal, which is fine. But after all that, sure, I kind of made Denmark a little bit weaker. That's fine. They're fine. We'll repair relations. We're still family. But after all that, I'm going to call this episode to a close after giving you a little historical fact. And let me just clear all that so it is looking nice. So, the emphasis that I keep putting on is 1444, where Sweden's under the Kalmar Union at this time. And there have been rebellions here and there. But the rebellion that would bring Sweden into freedom would be Gustavus's rebellion. Specifically, Gustavus Adolphus. He was born December 9th, 1594. And he died November 6, 1632, at the age of 37 at the Battle of Lutzen, which would be somewhere in Saxony. Now, Carl Gustav, this man is a story in of himself. He took the throne at the age of 16 after inheriting it from his father, Charles the Ninth of Sweden, who was already at war due to a border conflict between Russia and Denmark-Norway. But Carl Gustav, what makes him a very interesting character in history is he is considered, in part, the father of modern warfare. And what I mean by that is he is credited as one of the earliest practitioners of using combined arms warfare in history. Notably at the Battle of, I'm going to butcher this, Brittenfield in 1631. With his resources, logistics, and support, Gustav was positioned to become a major European leader, but he was killed a year later, as I mentioned, at the Battle of Lutzen at the age of 37. He was succeeded by a member of House Vasa, Christina, who, at her own right, ruled from 1632 until her abdication in 1654. But Gustav, he had a very, very interesting reputation. Again, being credited as the father of modern warfare due to his nature of using combined arms. And some of history's future commanders who studied and admire Gustavus Adolphus included, but not limited to, Napoleon I of France, Karl von Clausewitz, and let's see here, and my George S. Patton, one of the greatest military generals here in the U.S. He also studied Carl Gustav and learned him. Like, this man used pike and shock tactics. Well, let me clarify that. At the time, pike and shock tactics was the norm in European warfare. If not, it was designated to musketeers. So what Karl did, he grouped his soldiers where, let me, let's see, quote, among other innovations, he installed an early form of combined arms in his formations where the cavalry could attack from the safety of an infantry line reinforced by cannon and, retire again within to regroup after the foray. Inspired by the reform of Marcia of Nassau, he adopted much shallower infantry formations than were common in the pike and shot armies of the era, with formations typically fighting in 5 or 6 ranks, occasionally supported at some distance by another such formation. The gaps being the provinces of the artillery and cavalry as noted above. That is a quote from the Wikipedia article on Carl Gustav. This man is such an interesting character, and I recommend you all study himself if you are very into military tactics, especially modern military tactics, so you can see where the groundwork began all those years ago with Carl Gustav, the Lion of the North. Gustavus Adolphus. Bera and Bera, to quote Sabaton. But that is all that I have for today. I've been Type 1 Dragon. You all have been awesome. And until next time, stay safe out there, everyone. Oh, Hadua.